team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. The shotgun handoff here.
You know that, G's. Try to get this W, man. Try to get these playoff wins, G's. Shout outs to the niggas in the stream.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Yeah, I'm Pitt. Yes, sir. Pittsburgh.
By the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Now it's second down here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
This quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, it's Lawrence. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. An inside give now from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Snags the quick throw. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
The Panthers are going to cash in here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. He'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Power powering through the defender. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Runs right over the defender.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He stays alive. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out and then making the tackle short of the first down.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. This one is right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And on the carry, he's heading left. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They stop him, but it's a first down. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched. The line of scrimmage could just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Pitt has moved into the red zone. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Ball handed off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Shotgun formation here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So it's 4th down and 2. They could make a first down without scoring. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. once, retakes the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense operating from the pistol. And now the running back's got it again. And that run produces a decent gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finding space at the 20. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
1st down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. He's got some room and some blockers here at the 20. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown hit. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can pick up those yards to get those first downs.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Lawrence.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Lawrence. They wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Back to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot it down around the 10-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking for 6. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Panthers. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
They go up 18 after the PAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Turn starts inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Now the defense goes with that nickel, gives him more speed on the field, and I think they did a nice job of taking every option this quarterback had, nowhere to go with the football, and eventually they get the sack.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run here, lets it go. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Panthers will kick this away to begin the second half. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Physical run, breaking tackles. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Trucks through the defender. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. They'll run it from the gun. Tough running there. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work, are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. He's going to take off here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback. And he uses his legs to pick it up.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to him. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets the ball off as in his head, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st down, it's play action. Caught quickly. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Short connection to the tight end here. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you almost feel bad for the running back here. There was just nowhere to go. He ends up trying to bounce it to get to the outside on the draw, but the defense covered up all the gaps and made that impossible. It's another nice job by this defense.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Trying to come all the way back. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. And I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Lawrence. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Looking to pass this time. He'll take a deep shot here. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. And the defense brings him down.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing him down.
Offense facing second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. And the tailback's got it again. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. On the run, he'll let it go. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Solid gain moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. With the catch, it's Turner. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Still plenty of life left. So here we go, 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now they'll run it on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he pulls in the catch. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
The thing I love about this play is the quarterback put this football where only his guy could come up and make a play on it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown me everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Hit, now operating in the red zone. They'll hand it off. Fights off a defender.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the running back's got it again. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We can